Hey, I'm here with Uduak Oduok. Lady Brill is the website from Lodi, California. How are you doing?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And you're a panelist. What panel are you on?
Yes, I did a panel yesterday, the Africa 2.0 panel, and essentially what it was talking about was how you could use technologies to affect the fashion industry and the entertainment industry as a whole in Africa.
When did you arrive?
2 days ago.
And what have you done so far here at South by Southwest?
I've not had a chance to do much. The only thing I've really had a chance to do is get on the panel, see the trade show, do a couple of interviews and more to come, and I will be headed out to another conference in Sacramento.
What panels? Did you go to any other panels?
No, but I
had a chance
watched everything online, and then I still have till about 4 o'clock today to get to more panels.
Okay, great. Tell us about Lady Brill. What's that all about?
Sure. Lady Brill, essentially the goal is to bring African fashions to the Western consumer. That's essentially what we're trying to do. And it's very straightforward. You go on ladybrill.com, you click on the blogazine, and when you click on the blogazine, you get a chance to see all those resources from African designers to African models, to see also media and profiles of different people within the African fashion industry that are making it tick real good.
Great, and it's ladybrill.com, LADYBRILLE.com, correct?
That's correct. It's the first of its kind. It's never been done before, where people can actually see the trends coming off the runway from Africa and, you know, destigmatize this weird concept that we've had in the West for so long about Africans either running naked or not even clothed in the first place. I mean, not even clothed in a real sophisticated way. So a lot of sophistication going on in Africa. A fashion revolution.
That's something I ask everyone about. What kind of personal technology do you use? Cell phone, iPod, you know, that kind of thing, laptop. What do you use?
T-Mobile Dash for my cell phone and all the other interesting things, and then a laptop. I used to use Dell for a while, just changed from Dell to HP.
Okay.
And I'm a simple kind of girl with technology, not too much. That's enough for right now. And then, of course, a lot of the software and technologies, but that's for my legal practice, you know,
right.
The business that I run, my law office. Yeah.
Who designs your web page?
A really wonderful person out of London. His name is Ike Okosa, I-K-E, and last name O-K-O-S-A, and he's with swoopmedia.com, S-W-O-O-P media.com.
How did you hook up with that web design? Did you look at a lot of web designers?
Well, I've known him for quite a while, and back then he wanted to do my website for my modeling work, and I told him I wasn't ready at the time, but that when I was ready to design a website, he could be the first out contact, and I'd seen his company grow so rapidly, and in addition expand to other areas within London. He was very professional, even though we're friends, and gave me exactly what I wanted for where I wanted to be at the time. And so I really like his work with Lady Brill. He did a good job.
I talked to a couple other fashion industry people, and I mentioned them to you before the interview. What's up with them? What have you heard about them?
Budget Fashionista, I think that's Catherine, and I believe Style Hive, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, great things. I mean, they're the individuals, they're bloggers changing the way blogging is done on a very professional level. I know Budget Fashionista came about as a result. Again, we all have this trend of saying there is a problem here, let's address the needs. And so I think Budget Fashionista was, how can we give you something at a very low cost? And she did exactly that. Lady Brill's same concept. How can we bring African fashions to you in a very sophisticated way that one never hears about? And yeah.
And so what kind of things, fashion things, are coming out of Africa now? What are the trends right now?
Absolutely. You know what, some of the trends are starting to mimic some of the trends we're seeing here. The colors, you know, we saw a lot of golds and purples and yellows. That's what we're seeing exactly on African fashion runways also. I think what's really more distinct is the fabric selection. You know, very, very exciting fabrics that are cut into amazing silhouettes. And that's essentially what you're seeing. The beading process is also very interesting. There's certain fabrics like the Ankara that they're using to have some embellishments. It's been around for a while, but fashionistas in Africa find a different way of really, really making things very interesting with that.
Now, where are you from?
I'm an American-born Nigerian. Born in San Jose, but I lived in Nigeria and certainly also lived here and continue to live here.
What countries in Africa have you visited or traveled to?
I've not traveled to as much as I'd like to. I've lived in Nigeria, visited Nigeria also. I've traveled to Ghana, and hopefully this year I expand to South Africa. I've traveled to more European countries and within the States than I have had a chance to check out other African countries.
Have you ever met any Nigerian email spammers?
Oh, come on. You can't ask me such a question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's beyond the scope, and beyond that, it's not right.
All right. All right. So you think they think that's a stereotype, it's a bad rap?
It is a stereotype, and you're going to have to force me to wear my legal hat, and I'm talking to you strictly in fashion, and you don't want me to switch to my legal hat.
All right.
Yeah.
What is your legal hat? You're a lawyer too?
Yes, I'm a litigator.
And what is that?
So we're quick to tell people like you when you make such comments that you're very stereotypical.
Okay, very good. In the fashion world, in the web world, what are some of the other up-and-coming websites right now?
You know what? I've not per se been really keeping up with the up-and-coming fashion websites, but I will tell you that there is a website, the Awards.org, and they have a collection of very interesting fashion websites, and most of them are up for awards in what they do.
Okay, great. And what's your impression of Austin, Texas?
I've not had a chance to really explore it, but I think it reminds me of San Jose in terms of beyond the landscape, etc. But it also has a lot of technology companies. I understand it's called Silicon Hills. We're called Silicon Valley, and it's pretty interesting, very clean. You can see there's a lot of money in the city. I mean, South by Southwest conferences, and I hear many other type of conferences. And the city, it seems like, really invests time and money into making sure that it's a very cool place to be. I think there's a lot of money to be made here, because when I'm driving, I mean, being transported here, I just kept feeling like, whoa, you can make a lot of money here.
Okay. You just looking around at the cars in the parking lot, right?
No, looking at the companies. You've got HP here, you've got AMD, many other big high-tech companies here. Yeah, so.
Sematech, yeah, they're all kinds of big companies here. And so you're based in Silicon Valley?
Used to be based in San Jose, now near the Livermore area, Tracy, but I'm moving to Sacramento.
Now, how much of your time do you spend with your legal work as compared to your fashion industry work?
A lot of work. A lot of time, a lot of work, depending on the cases. I spend a lot of time, full-time. I mean, that's what I do full-time. And the fashion work takes a lot of time also. I mean, it's just, you just got to do it.
All right, great. Well, I certainly enjoyed talking to you. Any random thoughts that you want to throw out there?
Absolutely. And the random thoughts is that we should expand our minds as Americans, as Europeans, or whoever is watching this, and understand that African fashion is here to stay. We are going to have a place at the World Fashion, seat to make sure that everyone knows that, our outfits are trendy, our designers are innovative, and our people overall are beautiful people. So get with the movement. Get with Lady Brill.
All right, we'll do it. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Uduak.
Okay.